recently, after I installed the turbo and made the downpipe and the front pipe, I took all of the AC components out because for some reason they were cut. I'm not sure why. So this is everything. This is everything. That is the AC condenser. I don't even know what it's called. I don't know, but this is all the AC shit. The fan, that, and it was kind of hard to take out. I had to cut it up. And I now have the intercooler behind the grill. You can kind of see it in there. And today today the plan is to do my oil filter relocation kit, get the car started. I mean, that's all I've done everything else. So today, hopefully we can get the car started, do my oil filter relocation kit, and get my high beams in. I got some lights right here that I'm going to use as high beams. I think that'll look good. So, probably going to start with this. It's easier. So I bought this oil filter relocation kit, but I also bought a sandwich plate to run my oil feed from, and it turns out I got the wrong one. This is in, you can see that, it's an M22 by 1.5, which is way too big for the oil filter. I believe this is an M20, so 2 millimeters smaller. So I just ordered the correct sandwich plate that should hopefully be here within a couple of days. Other than that, I've been trying to get the OEM sandwich plate that's in there right there to fit. So basically what I did, this has an OEM oil cooler, and I welded caps onto these fittings that the oil cooler came off of, because with this eBay turbo, it's right in the way, and there was no way I could bend those old lines and rely on them. So I cut the lines off and I capped those fittings, and I'm also going to order those fittings just in case, just to plug them up, just in case this leaks. I don't think it'll leak, but you never know, honestly. I think I did a pretty good job welding it. This is the top part of the oil relocation kit. So these two lines are going to run off into this fitting here with the filter, and I can put this anywhere. And that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to try to figure out where to put this. I might just hide it under the frame right here, just because it's away from everything, especially the wheels. And I think that'll be a good spot. So I'm gonna run this relocation kit and then wait for the oil sandwich plate so I can actually run the oil feed and get the first start of this car. I was hoping that was gonna be today, but it is not going to be today, sadly. But hey, stay tuned. Within the week, this thing will get started. Yeah, I tried to be productive, but it didn't work out because of that one sandwich plate. But we'll get it started. I'll catch up with y'all in a couple of days, hopefully. So I decided to do the oil filter relocation basically right in front of the turbo. I know I'm gonna have to figure out how to take that off without spilling oil everywhere when I do oil changes, but it seemed like the easiest place to reach at the moment without having to drill into the frame or, make any unnecessary cuts. It actually bolts right to the radiator right there. Very short lines. Go to the, can't see it, right there. Go to the extension, if that's what it's called. But I think that's good for now. I'm gonna run a screen filter anyway, so the space here doesn't really matter. This charge pipe coupler will go right to the high beam hole, and the wastegate will exit right here inside of the fender and come out of the fender right here. So everything's gonna be a little tight, but manageable. I'll be able to access everything I need, and this is honestly, I think this is good. Easy filter change. I just dropped it, but easy access to change the filter. I'm gonna run a sandwich plate right on top of this and go straight to the feed of the oil, which is right there. At some point I may even get a custom sized oil line because I know it'll be kind of long, but I think this will work. I think this will work well. I'm gonna fill that filter with oil, fill the engine with oil, and patiently wait for the sandwich plate so I can feed the turbo oil, and if it runs sound, I will continue the exhaust. If not, I will address any issues that the engine has with the turbo kit that I put on. I also ordered new gaskets, OEM gaskets, because I have the eBay gasket in here and I don't think that's gonna last. Alrighty. So I think I'm really gonna close out this time. I will work on the intercooler and report back once I get the oil feed, intercooler on, and possibly the entire exhaust. We'll see. But I'll try to update by the end of the week before the drift event and see where I get from here.